this way. Now we'll have an opportunity to do this again later. If you didn't get your photo, have an opportunity. They'll be back shortly. I just wanted to make sure that the press was able to capture this moment. Thank you, gentlemen. You'll be back upstage here shortly. Give them a round of applause, please. How's the food? Enjoying it? Okay. In flight here today, let me just do a quick roll call. Is American Airlines present? Anyone from American Airlines? Please stand up. American Airlines is right here. Do we have Delta Airlines? Delta in the house. We actually have a Delta pilot in the family, Delta in the back. Do we have United Airlines? United, yes. United, our friends at United, yes. And if you know the airline that likes to tell the best jokes to the worst listeners, do we have Southwest Airlines in the house? There he is, Bruce Atlas there in the rear. For those of you that don't know, in addition to the foundation mentioned earlier, Bruce is the recently retired Chief Operations Officer of Ontario International Airport and spent 20 plus years at Southwest Airlines. We forgive you for that. But thank you. We always give him a hard time at our different gatherings. On the way here in flight, I actually flew Delta Airlines, and the programming that I watched was a very interesting show that Amy Poehler did called Prepare for the Unprepared, or Prepare to be Unprepared, on a mastermind. And it was about improv. And she came up with 7 points of improv that were important. And one of the things that she came up with is you cannot be halfway in. It limits the moment. I'd like to call forward Chief Apostle Dr. Kenneth Curry to come forward as we move towards the next part of our program, because the people we are about to acknowledge are individuals that are all in, much like our astronauts, individuals that are not halfway in. And we're going to acknowledge them with the Joe Biden Presidential Lifetime Achievement Award. Hold on 1 second. The boss is coming. And as we prepare for that, if you could cue the video for Yvonne Kago. Dr. Yvonne Kago. If you could cue the video. This is what happens when I try to read with my glasses on. And as they cue that video, is it up? Okay, let's watch this video for just a moment.
So many youth of all ages and all walks of life ask me the same recurring question. Was it hard? And my answer is always, of course it was hard. But just what do you think lines the bejeweled path of that rocky road to achievement? Diamonds and pearls. The hard may be in the destination, but the heart is in the journey. And if you follow and stay true to your heart, you'll find that you're anesthetized to the hard, and the only thing that you remember and carry forward is a shimmering essence of self and the possibilities born of community. For we never truly journey alone, yet we proceed in the company of ancestral aspirations, wandering wanderers of like minds, and the hopes and dreams still yearning in wombs ripe to be born. Hopes and dreams first born into life and later born up to the mountaintop. From the base of the mountain, our human minds are prone to draw lines and borders that divide us. But if we friend rather than fear each other and climb with heart and soul, we find that from the vantage of the mountaintop, we actually see that there truly is space for all. And in turn, from space, we see that there are no borders, but only bridges. Yet when it comes to this quest we call dreams, a heart is never fully immunized from heartbreak. And that includes along the journey in pursuit of our dreams. Hence, this distinguished medal, awarded in recognition of one's lifetime of achievement, is as much a testament to how we are inspired to brave the headwinds and replenish as it is defined by the achievements we aspired to accomplish. So what does happen to a dream deferred? And is that voice of dreams deferred ultimately lost to vacuum? Or is it inexplicably able to mathematically defy the impossible to still find space to resonate? The answer is a resounding yes, if born from the depths of even despair, still endeavors and rises an echo. Yes, simply an echo. For intrinsic to the very nature of an echo are the properties with the resiliency to propagate beyond vacuum, into classrooms, into volumes of thought and innovation, into visions, works, and service that are the ingredients capable of transforming these legendary metals into manna to nourish the lasting legacies necessary to sustain humanity. Simply an echo. And the rest is a lifetime of achievement. This deeply venerated medal of achievement may rest on my chest, but it belongs on the shoulders of our giants, to the rooms of those deferred dreamers across the planet, and yes, into space, who dared to cross uneasy thresholds into uncharted domains to inhabit intrepid territories in order to unleash the voice of their deeds, the valor of their service, the echo of their dreams and heartbreaks, to reverberate from cosmic corridors all the way to the mountaintops back here on Earth. So I stand here today, not as an exception, and so much more than the example. We are not the exception. We are the exceptional. We are the echo of voices lifted, of dreams deferred, of figures hidden, of hearts broken and replenished. We journey and rise together as one voice to proclaim that not only is there space for all, there is a place for all. All people, all dreams, all ways, all the way, from the mountaintops ad astra to the stars. Thank you.
So let me just tell you this quick story, and then I'm going to turn over to the apostle. When I received my award in 2023, I was deeply honored for the work that I've done over the arc of my life in Los Angeles. And then shortly after that, Captain Daniels also received the award. And we sat down and we talked a little bit about, hey, let's take this opportunity in time and identify 20 people over the next couple of years who would be worthy of this award. And let's take that 20 people and form a cohort where we can come together across the country and do greater good for the world, having received this Lifetime Achievement Award. To tell you more about the award, I'd ask Dr. Curry to take the microphone. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. Good evening. It is an honor and a privilege to be here tonight because this is such a momentous occasion as we come representing the President's Volunteer Service Award Program under President Joseph R. Biden, Vice President Kamala Harris. We're extremely honored to have those that have become our awardees. And this is such a prestigious award. It's only given to certain people who have, through their selfless dedication, have contributed to the community and to this great nation. And with the names that we have, there's no doubt in my mind that all of these people are worthy of this great recognition. And so as we begin, we want to start by reading the letter from the President of the United States. The White House. The American story depends not on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us. I congratulate you on taking it upon yourself to contribute to the public good, and I'm proud to present you with the President's Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of your over 4,000 hours of service to this great nation. Throughout our country's history, the American story has been strengthened by those who can find an optimism about what can be, with the resilience to turn that vision into reality. I know I'm not alone in recognizing those who are willing to step up and volunteer in service of community and country are essential to the ongoing work of forming a more perfect union. By sharing your time and passion, you are helping discover and deliver solutions to the challenges we face, solutions that we need now more than ever. We are living in a moment that calls for hope, light, and love. Hope for our future, light to see our way forward, and love for one another. Through your service, you are providing all three. On behalf of the American people, I extend my heartfelt appreciation to you for your volunteer leadership, and I encourage you to continue to answer the call to serve. The country is counting on you. Signed, Joseph R. Biden, Jr., President of the United States. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our first honoree, Charlie Bolden. He receives the gold medal. There is the bronze, there is a silver, but tonight he receives the gold, which is the highest award that the president can give for humanitarian service to the community. Thank you, sir. He also receives the lapel pin, where wherever he goes, he will be identified as a recipient of the President's Lifetime Achievement Award. Awesome.
You turn to the side so he can see you from the drum.
Thank you for your service, sir. Our next honoree is Dr. Karen Ivey. The letter. We thank you for your service. She also receives the gold medal tonight. Thank you for your dedication, Dr. Ivey. Our next honoree is Bruce Atlas. Congratulations, sir. Thank you, sir. Bruce Atlas receives the gold medal. We got to look healthy.
One second. Let me pin him.
Thank you for your service. Our next honoree is Leland D. Melvin. Leland receives the gold medal. Good deal. Thank you for your service, sir. Our next honoree is Dr. Felton Williams. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Dr. Williams, thank you for your dedication. Our next honoree is Bernard Harris. I'm sorry, Dr. Bernard Harris. Thank you, sir, for your dedication. We want to make sure that we recognize the great accolades of someone who has been a dedicated soldier, the military. He has came back from the Vietnam War, and he is a national hero. And it comes in the person of Captain Tony Marshall.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Being a military man myself, we appreciate and thank you for your service. Thank you, Dr. Marshall, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special award. This is a posthumous award, and I would ask that everyone all over this building, please stand to your feet as we recognize our hidden figures. Representative Katherine Johnson. Receiving the award is her daughters, Jorlette Heilig and Catherine Moore. She says she's the oldest.
I let her claim it.
I just said.
That's all right.
I let her claim it. I'll hold the phone.
I'm going to pin your scarf.
All right.
We are so proud of the contributions that her mother made, and we know that she had passed away some years ago at the age of 101 and a half. But her contributions have been beyond words. And so we thank their entire family for all the contributions that they've given to NASA and to this great nation. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, we would like to have Miss Jorlette, if she would come and say a few words on behalf of her esteemed mother.
Hello. My mom died 4.5 years ago at 101 and a half, and she claimed it all. I'd like to thank Dr. Curry, the Shades of Blue, of course, who honored Mom several years ago with a beautiful trophy from astronaut Ed Dwight, who never got all the accolades that he should have gotten as the first black astronaut. To all of the astronauts behind me, I have a couple children. Leland is one, and Yvonne that you heard from is the other one. But I'd like to thank all of them and all of so many people who have contacted Kathy and me, either through word, through letters from children, little children. And Mama's still alive in these kids' lives. They read her book or they hear about her, and word gets to us, and we speak to them. And it's just such a pleasure. We're older and we aren't traveling as much as we used to. Our kids won't let us do that. But we'll still talk about her as long as we can. She didn't do it, but we will. Thank you so much.
And ladies and gentlemen, let me just say tonight, we also had an award for one of our heroes, which would be Ed Dwight, but he's not here tonight, so we will schedule for him. We got them all. We got them all. So we're so grateful. Can we just give a round of applause to all of our esteemed honorees? The American people thank you, and the President thanks you.
Big shot of everyone? Okay, don't go anywhere. Let's do a big shot. So let's get it organized. Let's do the Temptations thing. Right. Captain Daniel, if you could get in the middle, please. And you as well. And we'll take a step back. You're going to fall. I'll book in on this side. I'll be the one to fall.
I'm worried about her. If you could move out and just come on out, come on, so she won't be hidden. There we go. There we go. There we go. No more hidden fingers. There we go. Looking at me, please. Looking at me, please. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
One more.
One more shot.
While our recipients are exiting the stage, I'd like to make a quick comment about Mr. Ed Dwight. Unfortunately, Ed Dwight could not be here tonight due to having a medical issue. He had to go down to Florida and work at his eyes. But here recently, earlier this year, to go back in history just a little bit, Ed was hand-selected by President John F. Kennedy in 1961 to become the very first African-American astronaut candidate. How about a round of applause for him for that? Ed never gave up on his dream. And about 2 or 3 years ago, I asked Ed, if you got a chance to fly in space, what would that mean to you? And he said, Willie, that would pretty much complete my life. Now, he had to head down to Florida to have his eyes checked and worked on and everything. But Ed, at the age of 90, in May of this year, had an opportunity to get his flight in space after 61 years. How about a round of applause for Ed Dwight? With that being said, after 61 years of dedication and effort, he never gave up on his dream. That's what I want the young people in this room tonight to hear, is that after 61 years, he never stopped dreaming of the possibility of getting into space. A number of us were out there at his launch in May, and Ed had an opportunity to travel over 2,300 miles an hour, up above 347,000 feet up in the atmosphere. 330,000 feet is considered the Kármán line, which is the edge of space. So after 60 plus years of being out of the space program, he got a chance to realize his dream. So with that being said, we never give up on our dreams, always continue to reach for the stars. Thank you.